How can we let God change the way we think? Therefore, how can we let God change our mindset? We as Christians proclaim that we are living this perfect life for God, but are we really? Christians are like wearing a mask, meaning underneath that mask is the real world that we live in, which is called reality. And what is in reality? All the sinful things, the non-holy stuff for God that we as Christians end up doing. On top of that mask is a cover-up, meaning it's the fake life, meaning that we're hiding the life that we truly live in, but God really knows what life we live in. And God is trying to help us, but we choose to not let Him. So again, God can transform your life, but how? Why? First, do not copy the behaviors and customs. The Bible states in Romans 12:2, don't copy the behaviors and customs of the world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Therefore, He will transform you into a new person, and you will learn to know God's will for you, which is pleasing and perfect. How can we? First, do not copy the behaviors of the world, meaning drugs, lying, attitudes, rape, and killing. Matthew 11:28-30 states, Then Jesus said, Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart. And you will find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. Meaning He wants you to just pour it out to Him. Give it all to Him. And where will all of these sinful things lead you? It's going to leave you hopelessness. It's going to leave you in depression, losing all hope, faith, trust, even love for God. It's just going to drift you away from Him. You're just going to exclude Him. Second, let God transform you. Your mind has been renewed, growing closer to God. But then again, how can we do that? By prayer. It starts with prayer. Reading your Bible, worship, ministry, and serving, even just surrounding yourself with a whole bunch of Christians. But it all starts with prayer. And 3, learn to know God's will. Jeremiah 29:11 states, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. The word plan says it all right there, because He wants you to go the route that He wants you to go. 1 Corinthians 10:31 says, Eat and drink and do all for the glory of God. Do for the glory of God. Everything that you possibly do in your daily life, do it for Him. Worship Him every day. It's going to honor Him. You're going to obey Him, and you're going to follow His plan. The word plan says it all right there, because He has the plan for you. You know, growing up, I would always copy the behaviors of the world. Meaning, I would always be angry at myself, family, even at God all the time. I personally would always make poor decisions. I would always be one of those people that would try to fit in or try to be like somebody else. But then 2 years ago, I came to realize that that wasn't the person that I am. I had to ask myself the question, what am I doing with my life? Meaning, right there, I had to make a commitment to not only to myself, but to God, because I needed to be transformed. Because the way that I was thinking, it was just thinking negative. I would always surround myself around negative people. And then I went up to a Christian camp. It's called Camp Salvation. It's out in La Vida. And I was up there for a week, and I was challenged every single day. And every single morning, I would always pull out my Bible, and I would have a devotional with God, and I would just lay it out on Him. Because if I didn't make that commitment, I probably wouldn't even be standing here right now, because at the time I was just so broken. I was at the point where I wanted to kill myself. I was probably really close to killing myself. But then I finally came and realized that that wasn't the plan for me. This is the plan that God has for me, because God is using me to inspire each and every one of you in this room. So I challenge you right now to let God transform you by not copying behaviors of the world, because He has a plan for each and every one of you, including me. Thank you.